a closed session, just so we're clear how we will proceed. Now, I need to first of all, I'll now go to the motion as quoted in our report, and I will read the motion as set out. And first of all, we need to establish if there is a proposer and seconder for the motion. But nevertheless, as chair, I will move that we adopt the officer's recommendation as set out in paragraphs 1 to 4 of the report on pages 135 of the agenda pack. That the planning committee grant a planning permission subject to conditions the applicant entering into an appropriate legal agreement and referral to the Mayor of London. That should the planning permission be granted, it be confirmed that an environmental impact assessment is undertaken as required by Regulation 3 of the Town and Country Planning Environmental Impact Assessment Regulation 2017. That following issue of the decision to be confirmed with the Director of Planning shall place a statement of the statutory register pursuant to Regulation 30 of the Town and Country Planning Environmental Impact Assessment Regulations, and for the purposes of Regulations 30(1)(d), the main reasons and consideration of which the local planning authority's decision is based shall be set out as in this report. That in the event that the requirements of paragraph 1 above are not met by the 30th of December 2020, the Director of Planning be authorised to refuse planning permission. Does any member of the committee wish to second this motion?
I'll second it, Chair.
Very good. Councillor Hargroves.
Chair, can I also, Councillor Morris did suggest an amendment earlier in the meeting, which he discussed with the applicant. About whether there was, if it was found there were adverse environmental impacts, then that could be, looked at retrospectively by the applicant.
I think that was I believe there was the proposal for review. I believe that.
Yeah, it was a review.
That's right. Does there need to be an amendment, or can that be an informative in this meeting?
Okay, an informative, Chair. That's absolutely satisfied with that.
Yep. That's correct, Gerald. John? Gerald, John? Just confirm that you're happy with that?
I have made a note of that, Chair.
Very good. Very good.
Likewise, Chair. Yeah, I've got a note of that.
Very good. Thank you very much. In that case, then we'll now move to the vote, and we will now ask. I'll go in sequence as per usual to establish your view. If I may now go to Councillor Cathwitham, can you confirm if you're for, against, or wish to abstain on the motion?
Against.
Councillor Barry Hargrave, can you confirm you're for, against? Thank you. Councillor Adele Morris, for, against, or abstain?
Against.
Thank you. Councillor Margie Newent, for, against, or abstain?
Against.
Councillor Damien O'Brien, for, against, abstain?
Against.
Councillor Catherine Rowe, for, against, abstain?
Against.
Councillor Cleo Sohn, can you confirm you're for, against, or abstain?
Against, Chair.
And I'm Councillor Martin Seaton. I will vote for the motion. That motion is lost. And I have a motion which I will read out. First of all, can I just clarify with the clerk that the record of the motion has been lost is recorded?
It has, Chair.
Very good. I'm advised that there is an alternative motion and give reason for refusal, and I will read out this motion.
Chair,
Who's
I
speaking?
think we need to, it's Simon,
Sorry.
just need to establish who is moving this motion.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah.
Can I just confirm? I'm happy to move this motion. I know I've just voted out elsewhere, but I'm happy to move this motion.
Well, I'd be happy to move it if you don't want to move both, or I'm happy to second.
Very
I
good.
can move.
Very
Chair,
good.
Chair, I think it would be better if it was moved by another councillor rather than yourself.
Fair enough. That's
Yeah.
fine. Councillor Whittam.
Okay. I would like to move in
do you have
relation to planning application number 18 AP 4171 to refuse permission for the following reasons. 1 second. The proposed development, by virtue of its excessive height, scale and massing immediately on the boundary of and within the Bermondsey Street Conservation Area, would have an adverse impact on the Horseshoe Inn as a heritage asset and would result in the loss of 2 existing heritage assets, numbers 1 to 7 and number 9 Fenning Street. As such, the development would have an adverse impact on the character and setting of the conservation area and would be contrary to policy 3.15 conservation of the historic environment, 3.16 conservation areas, 3.18 setting of listed buildings, conservation areas and World Heritage Sites of the Southwark Plan 2007, SP 12 Design and Conservation of the Core Strategy 2011 and Policy 7.7 Heritage Assets and Archaeology of the London Plan 2016.
And the seconder?
I'll second.
Very good. I'll do the usual roll call in that case then. Councillor Kemp Whittam, you.
I'm in favour.
Thank you. Councillor Barry Hargrove. Councillor Barry Hargrove. Are you for, against, or abstain on the motion?
He's on mute. Barry, you're on mute.
In favour. In favour.
In favour, thank you. Councillor Adele Morris.
In favour.
Thank you. Councillor Marky Newlands.
In favour.
Councillor Damon O'Brien.
For.
Councillor Catherine Rose.
4.
Councillor Cleo Soames.
4, Chair.
And Councillor Martin Seaton, I'm for the motion. The motion is carried unanimously. Right, I believe we've now completed the business for tonight. I would thank you all for attending this virtual meeting of Southwark Main Planning Committee, and have a good evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thanks very much.